Hi, and welcome. My name is Dr. Kristin Moon, and I'm so excited that you've decided to take one of my self-paced online courses. My goal is to expose students and people everywhere to the amazing, beautiful, complex world of science that's at work within us and all around us. Science does not have to be intimidating. Science does not have to be boring. And I hope to share that with you as we go through this course. I wanted to hop on really quick before you get started in the course and kind of give you a virtual tour to help you navigate the course. I want to make sure that you understand all the different features. Like all of my online courses, this course is self-paced, which means you have access to the material in this course for 366 days. And during that time, you can proceed as quickly or as slowly as you'd like throughout the course. It's totally up to you. If you just want to binge it and get done with it within a week or two, you can do that. If you want to spread it out and do it over the course of the 366 days, that's up to you. I do want to show you a few things, so let me hop over and walk you through the course. Okay, so first of all, obviously you have to log in. This is my account. I do want you to know that you can go ahead and print out the scope and sequence to the course. This is the microbiology course. You might want to have this handy just as you're going through the course so that you can see how far you're in, when the next breaking point may be, what you have to look forward to. So I encourage you to do that. There is also, in all of my online classes, there are optional hands-on activities and experiments. These are totally optional. I want to stress that. I understand that it may not be feasible for you to do the experiments that I've listed, and that's okay. But if you do choose to do the experiments, make sure that you document the time that you've spent doing them, because you can count them toward the lab requirement to meet your high school science credit requirements. So if you look at the beginning of the course, you can print out a list of the materials that you may want to purchase or just may want to have on hand if you choose to do the hands-on activities. Whenever is possible, I make sure to try to give an alternative, either a video lab or a virtual simulation, or even pictures of the results that you might expect to find by doing those experiments for those of you who find that you're not able to do the labs yourself. So I want to make sure that you know that. But if you want to go ahead and print off that list and gather all your materials, in the beginning of the course, then they will be ready for when you get to that point in the course. Okay, so so there's one thing you can do right here. You can say expand all, and that kind of shows you where, how the course is set up. I just want to do something real quick. I think let's go right here. So throughout the course, there are vocabulary terms. And right in the beginning, I probably should have shown you that, but there is a link that you can click on and print out worksheets with all of the vocabulary terms already written on there. And they're written in the order in which those terms occur in the course. And then, so you can print those off, and then as you're going through the course, if you see text that is bold and dark blue, and you hover over it like that, the definition comes up. So then, if you choose to keep track of those vocabulary terms, you can find the spot on your worksheets, copy the term down, and then you can put those worksheets inside whatever portfolio or notebook that you have going for those courses. There are videos throughout the thrown in throughout the course, and I really recommend that you do those. I chose those not to take up time, but I chose them because I feel like the videos are really good and they add to the material that you're already learning. There are also throughout the course periodic, what I call check your understanding. And to be honest, they're little quizzes. But they shouldn't be challenging to you at all if you've been paying attention. You just have to go through, some of them are drag and drop, some of them are multiple choice questions, some of them are true and false. And with all of the quizzes, you have to score at least an 80% in order to move on to the next section. If you weren't paying attention or you missed something and you take the quiz and you weren't able to score that 80% threshold, you are able to go back, review the material, and take the quiz again so that you can improve your score. So I'm going to stop sharing right now and go back to this. At the end of the course, when you finish the whole thing, there is one final review quiz that covers material that you've learned through the whole course. Once again, it's just making sure that you took in all of the information. And if you've been paying attention and if you've been taking the quizzes all along, I don't think you'll have any trouble getting a great score and passing that quiz at the end. And then you're able to print out a completion certificate that says that you've successfully completed the course. It will also list all of the grades that you've gotten on those comprehension quizzes, and it will list how much time you've spent within the course. And that's really good too, because if you're in high school and if you're keeping track of how many hours you spend in your different topics so that you can put those toward a credit hour, you have that information right at handy. So you can take whatever time you spend doing this course and apply it to meet a high school credit requirement. I think that that's all I wanted to say. I really and truly hope that you enjoy this course. I enjoyed writing it. If you ever run into any questions, if you have any issues, if you find broken links or videos that aren't working, or if you're just confused, or if you just want to talk about something that you've learned, maybe you want more information about gene therapy or the kinds of things that a microbiologist would do, or if you're taking the DNA course and you have a question about genetics or different things like that, please reach out to me, because like I said, it is my earnest desire to instill a love of science to all of my students, to get that curiosity going, so that you will continue to take that learning out and further, and possibly even pursue a career in science like I did. But I just want you to know that I will be available to you. If you have any questions or concerns, just reach out to me. So welcome to the course, and I'm so glad you're here.